He suggested a hiking trip with his son, but deep down his plan was to kill him. Suddenly the boy spun around.
What are you doing? Shouldn't I be the one asking you?
The reason Scott was so cruel was because he had read his son's diary. Inside, Devon had written detailed methods of killing, and every target was a classmate. When the parents saw those pages, the horror was too much to bear. Scott became convinced his son was a monster. Then the very next day the school called them in. They learned Devon had been bullied. He never told anyone, instead he posted online that he wanted to chop up the bullies. The teacher believed he had serious mental problems, and recommended he take time off from school. Scott agreed immediately, but his wife exploded in anger. She shouted that her son had been abused and the school did nothing, and now they dared to blame him for it. She refused the suspension and promised to transfer Devon out. When Scott got home he heard the neighbor's dog had gone missing. His first thought was that Devon had killed it. The fear of what his son might do next planted a deadly idea in his head. So Scott promised Devon he could skip therapy if they went hiking together. Devon agreed without hesitation. On the trail Scott led his boy down a dangerous path. Pretending to take a phone call, he slipped behind him, and soon they were climbing a steep cliff. With one push the boy would fall to his death. Scott was torn between fear and guilt. At a sudden turn Devon whipped around.
What are you doing? Shouldn't I be the one asking you?
He already knew his diary had been read. He revealed the truth, he had left it out on purpose. Every terrifying word was fake. He wrote it to vent his anger at his dad, because his father kept forcing therapy but never truly talked to him. This was the only way he could get his dad's attention. After pouring out his feelings, the father and son finally broke the wall between them. Devon pulled out a travel guide and showed his plan. He wanted to take trips to heal his mind. Scott stared at the notebook and felt a crushing wave of guilt. He decided to fund his son's journey. Before leaving, Devon hugged his parents tighter than ever. They were deeply moved. Then his wife told Scott the truth about the neighbor's dog. It had simply wandered off. Devon had nothing to do with it. Scott realized he had wronged his own son, and the guilt cut even deeper. Just when they thought the nightmare was over, a breaking news flashed across the screen. There had been a shooting at his son's school.